is
easy.
no. The
Let,
answer
let
is
me
no.
ask you a
Yes.
simple question, brother. Sorry,
Yeah.
brother
Yeah,
Adnan.
yeah.
Yes.
Let me ask you a simple question. Brother Hindu, do you consider Ram as God?
Yes, we do. We
Do
do.
you
Yeah, yeah,
consider
yeah. See, see.
Ram to be God and he deserve worship?
Yeah, he does deserve worship. Anything that
Okay,
is
okay,
directly connected to God is deemed
okay.
worthy of worship in Hinduism.
Let's
See,
see
see,
from the
see.
scripture. Let's see from the scripture.
Okay.
Do you believe that God can be weak? Can God cry?
No, I don't.
Okay, let me quote you a verse. Valmiki Ramayana, book number 3, chapter number 63, verse number 2 and 3. Here Ram
Mm-hmm.
says, drawing a hot and deep breath, crying with grief, Sri Rama for his past, who was plunged in profound grief. Actually, it says that Rama, when Sita was kidnapped and was taken to Lanka, Sri Lanka, Ram was talking to Lakshman and saying that maybe some in the past, in the previous birth, I have committed some grave crime. That's why I am facing this thing in this life. My wife has been taken away
Mm-hmm.
from me. So he was crying and he
Okay.
was thinking that he has done some great crime in his previous life. Do you know what
Yeah,
was the
yeah, yeah.
crime which was talking about? Ram
See,
was
see. So,
crying. Let me
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ram
I'll
was
tell
first
you
of,
something.
hold on.
Yeah,
Ram
I
was
know there
crying
are.
and he was saying that
Yes,
he
yes,
has
he
committed
was.
some grave crime in his previous birth. Do you know what was the crime he committed in his previous birth?
Yeah, yes, I'll answer to
I'll help
that.
you out.
God, see, Ram was crying because see, he was God
Okay.
in human form. He wasn't God in his original form. Like he was an avatar, Ansh. You know what is Ansh?
Okay.
Ansh is actually like a single jar or single glass of water from a river or a water or a
Mhm.
Okay,
huge
so
water body, right?
is he God or is he not
Okay.
God?
Okay.
Simple
Can
question.
Is an avatar. Like I
simple.
said, everything that is connected, it is in directly connected, direct connection of
Okay.
God is
But
deemed
if he's
worthy
not
of worship
God,
in
then why are
Hinduism.
you
That's
building
what
a
is said.
temple for him? If he's
Can
not a God, why build a temple for him?
Because
can
he's
Avatar
worthy of
worship someone
worship. He
else?
is connected to God.
Can
He is related to God.
can God worship someone else?
No, he can't.
But Ram did. When Sita was kidnapped and Ram was very worried, and when he was helpless, he took help from the sun god. He was praying to sun god and asking for help. He was saying, please help me and let me know where my wife has been taken away. Which way? Show me the way. And he
See,
asked
see, see.
prayer.
I told you.
Let me complete.
I already see, see, see,
Please,
see.
please, please, please,
Okay,
please, brother, let me complete. I'm
okay,
quoting your Valmiki Ramana. Have respect for it. Valmiki Ramayana, book
okay.
number 3, chapter number 63, verse number 16 and 17. Here, Ram is praying, literally praying to two gods. One is sun god and one is wind god, wind, Vayu Devta and Surya Devta, and is
Yeah.
requesting them to tell him, show him the way where the Sita has been taken away and who kidnapped her and which way. So, how can a god worship some other god and ask for help?
See, okay, okay. I'll tell you. I already mentioned several times before. Ram is deemed of worship because he's an avatar of God. He's not God in his original form. God in his original form is right, all knowing. He doesn't like he cannot cry, right? As you said,
So,
as you
God
Muslims
cannot be
believe,
weak.
God can.
God cannot be weak,
No,
right?
so
God cannot be ignorant.
see,
God
see.
cannot be helpless.
Crying.
God
See,
cannot cry.
I can also see. I can also give you I can also give you the reasons for why the avatars of Vishnu have cried or they have emotions like anger, anger.
What is the difference between him and a common human being? Common human being also cry. Ram being God also crying. He is also helpless. A common
See,
human being also will be helpless. A common human being will worship someone else. Even Ram is doing the same thing. So what makes
see.
him God and what makes him worthy of worship?
Okay, I
Even in
think
Satyat Prakash, do you believe in Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati,
Yeah, yeah,
the founder of Arya Samaj? Right? Do you believe
yeah,
in
yeah,
him?
yeah,
In his books,
yeah.
he condemned avatar, the concept of avatar. He says God cannot take avatar. God cannot be weak. God cannot be helpless. God cannot be ignorant. Cannot pray to other gods. He has condemned the
And why is
concept
that?
of
Let me
avatar.
ask you, why is that?
He
See,
has
I
said
haven't heard.
Krishna
See,
cannot be God,
I
Ram cannot be God, Shiva cannot be God, Brahma cannot be God. The only God is Brahm, the supreme being. Worship him alone.
See. Okay.